This video is a bit of a special one, and I have to give a huge shout out to Shady. Now, the reason I say this is because I've been playing it a little bit safe. You know, a little bit like, ooh, I'm in a comfort zone. I've decided to step out of that. Now, if you've seen the latest video, or the latest Limbus video from me, it was a future of Limbus content, blah blah blah. I'm basically saying solos, whilst fun, can be challenging and nice, they get stale after a while, they're kind of bored. So I tried duos, which, admittedly, not the best idea, because, well, I'll just show you, actually. It was this team, and it was Malfaust and Lord of Hongilon against the mirror match. I thought, hey, mirror match could be fun, could be nice. But once again, this was basically a copy, cut, and paste situation, which, thankfully, Shady called me out on. And I have the exact quote here, right at the end. This is a very important criticism, Lem. You have no idea what supports you should bring. You just see someone else's supports and copy those and go, I made a team for a solo. 100% true, and I took that to heart. Now, I really hope that this isn't the case again, because I'm actually quite proud of this one. So if it is, please feel free to call me out once again, and I'll just look like a huge idiot. But I made another duo team, and I'm quite happy with this one. It was a Fraud Salt and a Fire Fist team. And I really went back into this. I really read some passives, and I think I have an idea. And why I like this team? 2 different status effects. Burn and Bleed. A little bit of rupture, we don't talk about that. So let's talk through it a little bit. And I really like the inclusion of Heathcliff. So, I was checking before. He's blunt, all blunt. But he has no envy skills. Heathcliff needs envy to gain a max, blunt with lowest max HP. And I'm pretty sure, he's at 55, he has the lowest max HP. 244 as opposed to 271. There's the Pride skill as well to get some stuff. For example, she's here to really close out the end of it. Deal more damage. I forget why she's here, other than gaining a poise count. I don't think that works, so she could be liable to change. Saying that, you can also swap her with, say, Chef de Cuisine, or where's the other one? I don't see her because that's an Otis ID, never mind, ignore me. But hey, you got Ring Sang, who's just foot owned, heal SP, inflict bleed. Or you inflict bleed, so you heal SP, you're always gaining it. Faust is just Faust, And what can you say? Roger once again, because Gregor has the Wrath. This one is a little bit, I'll admit, out there, but with the least amount of SP, blunt damage, Fire Fist support. And he's here because I don't really know. He does this, but I tried against Lei Hong, and maybe we'll see how that goes further down the line. Kurokumo is just 3 res, which you can easily do. And I believe she's a res as well. No. I tried a previous team. It didn't work too well because it needed 3 different reses. I'm pretty sure he needs a res. Yeah, he's 3 Wrath res. She is 3 Lust res. And another one had 3 Pride res. I think it's her. I'm not too sure. No, that's Owen. Okay, no man. I made a change. Anyway, this is the change. And you're probably going to say, oh, why are you fighting this boss? Well, it's kind of easy, and it's a good way to potentially show what happens. And we'll just see what happens, I guess. It is the Cassetti boss. The question, do we actually want to... No, I'll just show you. I'll just show you the fight. So I don't know if I'm going to do this, like this part, off stream and do like changes before, talk over it, but I'm just going to show you right now. The whole premise is, he's for your own hard blood armor is how you heal. That's why I asked earlier in the Discord with Simon, I was like, hey, does it only heal? And let me explain why I asked that question first, before we, why'd you ask that? I saw this here, turn start, the following effects activate the Manchaland identities with max Harblood armor. I kind of associated Harblood armor with being the Manchaland IDs, which I wanted to double check, I wasn't too sure. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is basically just do your thing. Now, thankfully, we got a really good opening. It also goes to show, this has really brought up Prince in my estimations. I think he's a really, I don't want to say the best Mersault ID, but I am thinking it. Because, holy shit, this guy's good. So I need to start building up this. Actually, no, I need to start building up this first. Some rap as well. Only downside is, you can't use the egos. By egos, I mean crush bound past. There's no slot whatsoever. Also, it's an excuse to use Fire Fist. Why wouldn't I do that? So then... No, we still need... What's his face? You there. You there. Good. Now you might say, oh, it's kind of cheating because I'm using a really blood feast heavy team here. And you'd be right, I want it to be easy, I want it to show off what the team can do. He's really good with the bleed team. Oh, he absolutely is. He also just, from what I've played so far, because I had to mix and match a little bit with this, I just think it's a good idea overall. Like, genuinely, if it wasn't for Laysalt being as cool as he is, he would be my favourite Mersault ID. Only downside is you can't use focus performance, so it's a bit poopy on that one. That being said, now I really need to... We are one away. We're one away, then we can just start doing this now. Like I said, I really went way to figure this out because I was like, damn, I feel like a fraud, you know? So we got all this. The blood bags are fine. Cassetti's a bit of a knob, but what can you do? It's Cassetti. I'll actually come around the Cassetti quite a bit. I think for an enemy, huge cunt. But he's also, there's something about him. Alright, so with this, I need... Survivor. I got 3 red. I have none of that though. Shit. In that case, let me go 1. Actually, wait. That's an unused rank. Oh, combat start. Yeah, so I can just clash this instead. Here's what I would say if I could do that. Do that. Do that. For Cassette Salt, do this. I've got the res there, never mind. There we go, that's good. Anyway, does anyone else have any more suggestions for potential duos? Because I like this because of the whole, oh, Fire Fist Gregor wiped out a home Blood Fiend nest. Cassette Assault was driven away from a nest, or La Mancha Land, I can't remember the entire story. So I thought, hey, kind of thematic as well, you know, 2 enemies working together. I did have one. I had a really stupid one for Chef Ryoshu and Priest Gregor. Here's somebody who is starved for blood. Here's another ID who wants to feed. Get it? Feeding, starving, like... I thought, hey, oh, kind of funny. Alright, so 70 there. So I need to go 1, 2, won't lose any of that yet. I think 5, 6, 7. I'm stab a blood. Stab a blood, what? Instead of Peggle will fit better. Ooh! Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. Also, hi Sparkle, how you doing? What do you mean you stab? What? What do you mean by that? But yeah, no, like I said, I really went away and I really thought hard. Is this perfect? No. Do I think it is? Yes, because if I don't, nobody else will. Yeah, no, I don't use Fire Fist enough. That's another big reason for this, is just who goes well with Fire Fist? Also, I really like Burn, so... right then. I need to... somewhat refuel. What she's missing one more, so... that's a res free, 4 owned, 5 owned, so... that's one of those. In fact, wait. If I do that, I should get all of the rest of them. Hopefully. And I get a refuel. Okay, I fucked that up. But we've now got every single one of them online. Which means we can fuck shit up now. Wait. And she died. Nice. There he is, Cassetti. Big man himself. I was worried I forget what this boss does at times. So. I don't need an ego yet. Which is nice. I think we're going to pop some of this. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I can offset that. Have this go there. This go there. And see that? Perfectly lined up. Had a lot of thought went into this. Cassetti lover. Hey. Hey. In your corner, sure. I feel really awkward now. Hey, hey you, how you doing? Don't ignore this. Getting your ass beat, it's fine. It's fine. How you doing? You know what, Cassetti lover? Dab me up. So how are we all doing? How do we all find this team? Also, I can't stress enough. I really like Cassetti as a boss. I know way back when I was very annoyed. I was like, oh god, I fucking hate this boss. Fuck this move. You know, the big heal move. And then I realised if you just do like one defense on it, it's not really that bad. So yeah, here we go. We're just plunging away and whatnot. Yeah, this one I was like, damn, fuck this move. And then all this, blah blah blah. Yeah, I appreciate that, but nobody else does it back. I have to just assume people are doing it. I know someone somewhere's going like, you know, you could actually not do that. Here's how you actually do it. But I never learn, okay? Right then. See, now here come the oofies. Oh, no, man. I keep forgetting, things change. So next, I want to go you. I think I want to burn an ego. Yeah, if I do this, to increase his, yeah. No way, I should do that last. Put you there. Put you there. Pop. No, he might evade that. Hold up. No mind. Not that. If I put that one there. Put this one there. There we go. We should be good. So ugly he needs to wind up. What do you... Hold on. What do you mean kind of cute? I'm getting my ass beat. Hold on. Are we kind of fighting back? No, God, I can't stress it enough. His voice actor did an amazing job. He sounds like a blood-starved lunatic. Which I truly believe they just kept him in the basement without food. We're like, alright, we need to voice act now. He comes out, he does a voice act, and then it's like, alright, get back in the basement. That was cool. I like that. See, I was afraid of that, but it's fine. Yeah, evade this one, choco nut. He's got a nice stack of burn as well. So, next is Panic Town, because I'm out of ideas. Let's go unopposed there, but I also want to get low on the fuel. So, what if we go 1, 2? I have no halberd armor. Well, I have halberd armor now. And this. I'm pretty sure this doesn't give me it. But what am I missing again? 4 of those. I'm close to getting that. Right, so I need to do this one. I was just really like, you know, mixing this up, making sure everything clashes correctly and whatnot. He also voices Martin. Oh. Shout out to my goat. He died so that Hohenheim could still be fucking mid. I will never forgive KJH for keeping Hohenheim alive. Fuck that guy. Absolute dog. Hohenheim, not KJH. I actually really like KJH. Peak director, I guess. But I also didn't know Martin voices Matthias as well. That is... Dude's got range. They really said, here's a contract, we own your soul. Jesus. And then, once more, I think... See, once again, we can't do all red. So... He's never going back. What if we make him go back? We go 1, we go 2. We go 3, 4. All of this. 5. He has no fuel, never mind. Wait a sec. Offset that. There we go. Perfect, problem solved. See, another thing I could do is get a rupture support as well, which I've just figured out. Looking back on it. Okay, but yeah. There you go, that's the whole, I guess, showcase. There we go, that's kind of what the team wants to do, that's how it does it. I could figure anyone better than Cassetti, so if there's any other bosses we could try it, sure. This is just how good he is though, to be honest. Like, what more can I say? He has AoEs. Like, his little skill's insane, what can I say? Yeah, going back, I could probably change to some more support passives, like... I could put Fang Hunt on. The issue is, there's no way to get this. So it's a little bit harder. As opposed to... Same with Heathcliff. I could have Heathcliff, Cockcliff. just to give more burn and whatnot. Oh, 50% less HP, clash power up 1. But I need green. So, outside of Lei Hong, it's really hard to do. Yeah, like, once again, I could do this, which is also really good, but pierce damage. Nobody here does pierce. Nobody here does pierce. There we go. I know I said it right. Same issue with this. I could do this, but you have to get hit first. And you don't really want to get hit. Now, Hard Blood Armor is a really good clutch up. It's a way to mitigate heals. It's a way to mitigate damage while gaining heals. There we go, said it right. But, yeah, I think the only one I'm iffy on is probably her and Dawn. Honestly. I'm not too sure yet. She, like I said, she could become... On an AoE fight, she's good. Because enemy defeated, heal HP. Outside of that, don't know who to put on. I believe I did have her at one point just for fastest speed, inflict 1+ bleed. You could totally do that. That is also really valid. I think... Actually, I think that's what she was meant to be. Damn. Like, red coins don't exist. Hey, we don't talk about red coins. Wait. What do you mean red coins? Do red coins give... No, they don't. They don't give ego resources, do they? On hit. No shot. Oh, damn. This just goes to show as well why I need to learn more. Brain is difficult for learning stuff. Autism, blah, blah, blah. It's damn. That's insane. Okay. We will definitely follow this up on a later date when we figure out more teams and whatnot. Until then, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what things you want to do, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, just want to add on a little bit. Shady, Mr. John Limbus himself, has once again enlightened me that I'm a bit of an idiot. Unbreakable coins get hit with this. I could definitely do that on this team. I could do that. Shit. Well, I guess we're going to do that all over again. Oh no, what am I going to do? Play the game? Oh, how terrible.